Taking bounties is a rough bit of work, but the money's good, as long as you're alive to spend it. Big targets make for big paydays. And when it comes to hunting dragons, we're either all gonna end up rich or dead. Steady now. Here he comes.
My old friend, the bounty hunter. And associates. What brings you here?
Now, hit him fast. Get in a surprise attack with your gunslingers. Get in a surprise attack with your gunslingers.
You're not the only one with friends, Wanderer. You should choose your targets more carefully.
In this line of work, it pays to be prepared. Use your spells to take down those dragons. Gun down the other dragon. With the dragons gone, your unit... With the dragons gone...
When will you learn, gunslinger? I'll end you myself.
Tight spot. This old lizard still has some bite. But a steady hand and a bit of luck can get you out of a lot of trouble.
You will suffer for your arrogance.
That was a long time ago. You need a bit of luck to survive out here. But sometimes your luck runs out. I'd had better days. Walked a long road to get to that tree. From Roland's dungeons to the Shadowlands and beyond. Never guessed my road would finish with me dancing on the end of a rope, but so it did.
Any last words, traitor?
It don't make much difference, I suppose. But I was always raised to believe you should listen to the truth from a man you're about to kill. And this here truth is the one thing that ain't nobody telling you.
And what truth is that?
The truth of how we ended up here. Of why things are going to hell. Vara. Now there's a story for those who will hear it. Touched by fate, Caiaphas' true-born daughter with Island. She walked away from the throne to chase her own destiny in the Shadowlands. With Azendel to guide her, she went looking for secrets that shouldn't be learned. poor girl strayed from the path and found herself in the darkness. The Shadowlands will rot your insides and dry you out if you're not careful. It's a deadly place to wander without a guide. I can't say where it was she found Azendale, but there was much he had to teach.
Careful, child. This one is dangerous.
It's nothing I can't handle. Your enemy has no units. Attack with your gunslinger. You win when your enemy runs out of health. Play the elf by drag.
These were our woods once.
Select both of your units so they can attack together. Your opponent chose to block your elf. Now you can play Back Alley Bouncer from your hand.
You're not on the list.
Units that are unblockable can't be blocked by enemy units, making them great attackers that can slip past enemy defenses. Each enemy unit can only block one attacker. If you attack both units, your enemy can only block one of them. That Lethrai Nightblade should help.
Through the shadows.
We must run.
No. I've done enough running.
Weapons are played on your units. They provide bonuses to strength, health, and sometimes have additional effects. Drag that axe to your unblockable Nightblade to increase its strength and health. Attack with your Nightblade. Those beasts won't be able to block it.
That wasn't so tough.
Patience, girl.
It's an easy thing to lose your way in that forsaken place, and the Shadow can do strange things to you. Explorers will test the edges from time to time, but the ones who push too far don't always come out the same.
What happened to you?
Stay back. They've been tainted by the Shadow.
Drag a Shadow Sigil from your hand to increase your power by 1. Your power has increased. It will refresh at the start of your turn. Brass Shorthorn only costs 1 power to play. Go ahead and play it.
Bring it on!
Increase your power again by playing another sigil from your hand. You now have 2 power and can play Flashy Duelist.
Watch me!
Your Shorthorn was played last turn and can now attack. Remember, you lose the game if your health is reduced to 0. Spells have a one-time effect when played. Drag them to the unit or player you want to affect. Take out that enemy wolf with your spell. Now the coast is clear. Attack with all of your units.
Happy hour is over.
The enemy outlaw can only block 1 of your units. Attack! Another sigil will let you play the 4-cost bouncer. Now you can get your bouncer into the fight.
You're not on the list.
Drag your bouncer to block a hound. With 3 health, it will survive the hound's 2-strength attack. Even though your units are damaged in battle when they block, they recover all of their health at the end of each turn. Units with Infiltrate provide a special effect the first time they damage the enemy player. Look for opportunities for them to get past enemy blockers. Attach that amulet to one of your units. That hound is exhausted and can't block. You can attack and infiltrate.
Right out!
The enemy can only block 1 attacker. Finish this. The enemy...
The poor things. What did this to them?
With her father's death and the Eternal Throne sitting empty, Vara was wanted back in Argentport. Her uncle Roland sent one of his best men to escort her home, whether she wanted to go or not. It seems Vara had other plans.
You're needed in Argentport.
I go my own way, lackey.
Good. Good.
That's enough. You're coming with me.
The price of progress.
Summon provides an effect when you play the unit. You choose which unit gets -1/-1 after playing the Acolyte. Each new game, you'll need to regain power through playing sigils.
Proud to serve.
Play another Shadow Sigil. Better late than never. Play Brass Shorthorn to defend yourself.
Bring it on!
Better block before your health gets... One more power lets you play your Acolyte. Amethyst Acolyte can take down that Valkyrie when you play it.
A small incision.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools. The price of progress.
When one of your units with lifesteal deals damage, you will gain that same amount of health. Infused Strike is a nice trick. Attack, and Ironthorn won't see it coming. Now you've got them. Drag Infused Strike to your Acolyte. Now Thanks to lifesteal, your Acolyte gains you 5 health. You're getting closer to playing Direwood Rampager.
Watch me! You'll never escape. Rowan will send others.
Proud to serve.
When your units die, they go to your void and remain there. Shadowlands Guide can bring one back to fight again.
This way.
Bring it on!
serpents on the horizon!
Your 7th power lets you play Inspire Obedience. Play Inspire Obedience to take down the soldier. Your units are stronger this turn. Attack and end this. Your units are stronger this turn.
Come, child. I have something that can help.
She survived Ironthorn, but Vara knew others would follow. So when Azendel offered a gift that would hide her from those who would force her to return to Argentport, she gratefully accepted. But as Vara clasped his pendant around her neck, her memories began to fade like smoke. Caleb, the uncrowned prince, they call him. A bastard with a belly full of fire who will never claim his father's throne. When Caiaphas died, Caleb set out to learn his mother's name. He hoped the Praxis mages could prove his blood was true. Help him inherit the title he called his birthright. His journey to their tower was a hard one, and the Spellslingers themselves? Well, you never can trust them. Caleb's search for his past began at the walls of Argentport, with an unlucky grunt ordered to bar the gates. Some folks just gotta learn things the hard way.
I'm sorry, sir. Commander Roland has ordered the gates sealed.
You'd make me a prisoner inside my own city?
No, sir, please. I have my orders.
You've got your orders, and I've got my shotgun. Which one do you want to listen to?
I am Seraph. I will prepare you for the many dangers that await in the wide world. Now, let us begin. When a unit with Warcry attacks, the topmost unit or weapon of your deck gets +1 strength and +1 health, or +1/+1 for short. This bonus stacks with each Warcry. Oni Ronin costs 1 power. Play it from your hand.
Die with honor!
Your move.
Units with charge can attack the turn you play them. Find opportunities to surprise your enemy with the damage they can do.
I'm leaving one way or another.
Play a Fire Sigil to reach 2 maximum power. With charge, you can play Blazing Renegade and attack with it right away.
Always bring a knife to a gunfight!
Fast spells can be played not only on your turn, but on enemy turns or in reaction to enemy spells.
Hold the gates!
Proud to serve.
Go!
Choose your side!
Oni Ronin is normally a 2/1, but this Ronin was given +2/+2 from Warcry.
die with honor.
Stand aside!
Not every weapon needs a blade.
Proud to serve.
Stand aside!
I could use a little help here.
Calder gunsmiths should do the trick.
With this, you can't miss.
Right on time. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up.
The road to the Praxis Arcanum was a long and dusty hall, and Caleb found the doors sealed when he arrived. His pounding fist near shook the tower, and soon the doorkeeper appeared.
I seek the Mage Marison!
Unfortunately, Mistress Marison is not accepting petitions just now. Perhaps if you return, after the harvest?
I will see her! Now!
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't make myself clear.
Who's out there?
Entomb provides a bonus when the unit is killed. Taking Grenadin will deal 3 damage to the enemy player when it dies. You'll need to play a fire sigil to play your Grenadin. Your Grenadin can deal with that village watch.
The journey to Amara is long. This'll do the trick.
You can shoot down that Oasis Seeker before it has the chance to attack again.
On your feet, Wanderer!
Ride out!
It's written right here.
Charge might turn this around by getting in a lot of damage quickly. Centaur Raid Leader gives your next unit charge. Go on the offensive and attack. Charge! Get Pit Fighter into battle!
To the slaughter!
You're not the only one who knows how to fight.
Time quickens.
Double damage will double all damage from the unit. This includes normal battle damage, but also any other damage the unit may deal. Play your charge unit first.
Brace yourself!
You held them off long enough. End this. You held... The enemy chose to block Pit Fighter with 2 units. It'll deal enough to kill one blocker, then assign the rest of its damage to the other. Now that the enemy health is low enough, Detonate will finish this.
Marison! Come down from your tower!
Caleb finally faced the mage who could tell him of his mother and help him claim the Eternal Throne. But Morrison's rhymes only enraged the prince.
Speak plainly, witch. Who is my mother? Does she live?
The acorn seeks a second tree, when it would thrive as one. Unwilling to let secrets be, you are your father's son.
Enough of your riddles! I will force the truth from you if I must!
Back to dust.
Cards require not only power, but also influence to play. You already have 8 power, but to play Caleb you need 3 fire influence and you only have 2 at the moment. Playing a fire sigil gives you both 1 power and 1 fire influence. You can wield 1 relic weapon at a time, and can use it to attack once each turn. A relic weapon gets you into the fight by letting you attack enemy units directly. If there are no enemy units, you can attack the enemy player. Drag your weapon to an enemy unit to attack it. Note that Drag your weapon to an enemy unit to attack it. Note that the unit you attack will damage you back.
On my signal!
We've found it.
You'll be good as new.
To the slaughter!
I'll find my way.
When a card with Warp is on top of your deck, you can see it and play it as if it were in your hand. Your enemy can't see it. You can play Blinkwolf from the top of your deck. Playing Caleb's Favor will allow you to draw the fire sigil you need to play Caleb next turn.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Back to dust.
Why must children break what they do not understand?
This is over.
You finally have enough fire influence to send Caleb into battle. Charge!
The rebels are aiming high. Best not let them down.
To the slaughter!
No! I need answers!
Caleb proved his mettle, but not his wits. He bested the old sorceress in battle, but she told him nothing more. His victory left him no closer to learning his mother's name, or to claiming the eternal throne. For Talir, her brother Caiaphas' death was both a tragedy and a mystery. What had happened in the throne room? What had Caiaphas done, and why? Talir needed answers, and she set out to find them. Talir started her search among the witches of the Filmwood. There's some bad magic happening under those trees. But Talir was never one to be squeamish about a curse or two.
Answer my questions, witch, and I'll leave you to your foul magic.
Every secret has a price.
Play a time sigil from your hand. Initiate of the Sands only costs 1 power.
Time quickens.
Relics provide bonuses while in play. Xenon Obelisk makes all of your units more powerful, and becomes even stronger once you've reached 8 power. Initiate of the Sands can still attack while it increases your maximum power.
Safe travels, friend.
When a unit with Overwhelm is blocked, if it has more strength than the blocker's health, the extra damage is applied to the enemy player.
Through the shadows. Tick tock.
Focus, child.
We all change.
Who is this? What is that mark on your face?
These were our woods once.
When you draw a card with Fate, you get a bonus effect. Lumen Shepherd plays a wisp for you for free.
Who was that man? He seemed strange.
Some folk believe mages can read the future in flames. Talir knows better than most, and tracked down a rebel caster rumored to have the gift of prophecy.
You're with us or against us?
I have no quarrel with your rebellion.
They got the jump on you. Hold them off as long as you can. Killer lets the unit attack an enemy unit directly a single time, each damaging the other. This special attack can be made the turn the unit is played. Envelop can be used on the enemy turn to slow them down a little. You should avoid taking as much damage as possible.
Not quite as planned. Not quite as planned.
Units with ambush can be played at the end of the enemy turn, or during enemy attacks for a surprise block. Now you can ambush an attacker with Dune Phantom. Once you've played Dune Phantom, choose which unit you wish to block. Keep them back just a little while longer. Time Weaver will double the cost of a card in the enemy hand, keeping it away for a little longer.
All in good time.
Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly. Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly. The enemy is... You held them off long enough. End this.
What are these strangers around you?
The Hurus seem much more than they let on. But you gotta be careful when you seek them out. From what I hear, they're as like to feed you to their owls as share the mysteries of the world. Talir needed to know more about the strangers she'd encountered. She needed the owl's wisdom.
At the beginning of each game, you'll have an opportunity to draw a new hand of cards if you wish. You should do so now. This hand has too many high-cost cards that are more suitable for later in the game.
Please, who are these strangers? What do they mean?
Faces in the shadows. Death.
Be gone.
This affects us all.
We stand strong.
Their influence is everywhere.
I'll find my way.
I bring word.
Back to dust.
Tick tock.
Deadly units will kill any unit they damage. Lumen Defender isn't a strong attacker, but it can kill any unit it gets into battle with.
Time heals all. Be redeemed.
Safe travels, friend.
Focus, child.
Cards with Destiny are played for free when you draw them. You then immediately draw another card.
So much to discover.
The shadows. They are coming. Talir's questions were only turning up more questions. What had the Huru meant about faces in the shadows? She began the journey back to Argentport, fearing that the worst still lay ahead. After the death of her husband, Caiaphas, Island was a queen without a crown. She'd never truly become welcomed in Argentport, even after all these years. She was still an outsider, a savage. She decided to visit her people among the clans of the North, to rediscover the world she'd left behind. Since Caiaphas' death, the roads outside of Argentport have been overrun by bandits. Island had no idea how bad things had gotten, but it didn't take her long to find out.
I'll be taking your coin.
What led you to this life?
Don't worry about my life, honey. Look after your own.
Flying units can't be blocked by units that don't fly. Cloud Snake Hatchling can safely soar over enemy units. Echo creates a duplicate copy of a card when drawn. You got an extra Thunderstrike Dragon just for drawing it. Stunned units are exhausted and can't block or attack. They remain exhausted during the enemy's next turn.
You aren't welcome here. I am the wind and the storm it carries.
These were our woods once. I am the wind and the storm it carries. Turn back!
Are things this bad everywhere?
With enemies at every turn, Island returned to her birth clan. But she didn't quite get the welcome she was expecting. Seems her choices made her no more popular in the Outlands than in Argenport.
My people! I am home!
Home? You turned your back on your clan.
The ice is deep here.
Reckless units must attack each turn if they can. Voracious Vasora hits hard, but won't often get the chance to block.
True power lies within.
When you polymorph a unit, it permanently becomes a 1/1 frog for the rest of the game.
Follow my lead.
Can you hear the wind blow?
You aren't welcome here.
Can you hear the wind blow?
On my signal!
Call the clans! We ride for Argentport!
My people! I am home!
Home? You turned your back on your clan.
A gift from the East.
True power lies within.
On my signal!
Reckless units must attack each turn if they can. Voracious Vasora hits hard, but won't often get the chance to block. When you polymorph a unit, it permanently becomes a 1/1 frog for the rest of the game.
the clans! We ride for Argentport!
My people! I am home!
Home? You turned your back on your clan.
A gift from the East.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Reckless units must attack each turn if they can.
The ice is deep here.
When you polymorph a unit, it...
Follow my lead.
On my signal!
You'll fetch a good price.
How did this happen?
Well, On her way back to the capital, Island found out the hard way that not everybody was eager to see her come home. A Cabal assassin caught up with her in the Filmwood, and her story nearly ended there.